Hi, learners. Welcome to the Happy Place to Grow. I'm Mrs. Davis, and it's your lucky day. Today I'm recording on March 17th. It's St. Patty's Day. I'm wearing the green so I won't get pinched. Now, you're not going to be watching this on St. Patrick's Day, but I'm so glad you're joining me for another great session in our first in phonics learning series, because we're moving on. We're going to be thinking about the letter L today. We're going to be joining, L is going to be sneaking in and joining some beginning sounds today. We call these combinations where there's two consonants working together and you can hear both of the sounds. We call those blends. You can hear the beginning sound and the second letter, which in this case is an L. There's several different types of blends. Today we're doing the L blends, but they kind of join together, flow. So as you're reading them, they'll almost sound like one sound. But we know when we're sounding them out, we're going to hear each individual sound. And our goal with reading words this way is to think about each letter and the sound that they make, and then we're thinking about each individual sound. We're hearing it, blending it, and saying it fast. And they say that the more practice you get, the word becomes permanent. And eventually you'll see that word and you'll just know it. But just realize that this is a strategy as you come up against new words when you're reading. It can help you to identify and read unknown words by sounding things out. And that's a great strategy. But eventually you'll become so automatic because you'll know so many words. And automatic makes reading just easier, you'll be more fluent and more flowy. I talked to someone the other day and they said, when I was a kid, I just didn't really like reading, and it made me feel so sad. Maybe that person just didn't have a good grasp on words, and so it made reading a little bit more difficult. But as you become more automatic in your practice and your skills, reading is going to be easy peasy, lots breezy. Thinking about spring and spring breezes. Okay, so we're going to be focusing with the blend L. We're also going to be thinking about our short vowels. A, I, We're going to be putting our beginning blends together with short vowels, and we're also going to sneak in the letter Y, but we're not going to be thinking about E. We're going to be thinking about when Y is a vowel sound. We had this lesson several sessions ago. It can be I or E. In this case, it's going to be I. So we're going to be building words, and then we're going to tap them out. Now we're going to be a little bit quicker in our word building because we've got this down. So we're going to tap out each word, blend it together, and say it fast. We're going to be making some quick exchanges. Now there are lots of words and lots of blends with L combinations. So we're going to be taking, our focus today is going to be just two. We're going to be doing words with this beginning blend. Foo. Practice that with me. Foo, foo. Yeah, you can stick out your tongue. It's okay. Foo. And we're also going to be taking this beginning sound. Let's practice that one. Cool. That one doesn't, your tongue doesn't go out as much, does it? Cool. And we're going to be putting vowel and ending sound. And we're going to be reading word experts. Okay, here we go. Let's start with our F blends. So we're going to have I'm going to take A, short A, first. So A. Then I'm going to add an ending sound. Thinking about ending sounds. I'm thinking about this guy right here. What sound does letter G make? Did you say g? I'm thinking that that's going to build a real word. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, when you're doing your tap out, you're going to tap out each sound, or you're going to tap out each sound and blend. Okay? So here we go. Or you can just point like I'm going to be pointing with my big finger pointer. Here we go. Now, we'll say all 4 sounds. But when we blend, these 2 are going to just flow together. So it's going to almost sound like 3 sounds. And that's the beauty of blends. That's why they're just a little different and cool. Okay, here we go. Ooh, ah, g. 4 sounds. Now let's blend together. Flag. Did you hear how this went? It almost sounds like 1 sound. I like that. All right, let's say it fast. Ready, set, flag. Now, a flag is a piece of cloth that has a design. It represents a picture. Sometimes you have your flags that represent your country or your state or your city. Some people have decorative flags. This is sort of a flag in a way. It's a banner flag. So flag. Now, what if I take the g away and keep flag? Flag. What if I take I see a small word in there. Oh, app. And what if I put that beginning flu? Isn't that cool? By just adding 1 sound, we can make and create a new word. And when we see this, sometimes we might spy lap, and then we can put it all together quickly. Remember, the goal is to be more automatic. The more practice, the quicker you'll be. Right? It just comes naturally. You don't have to force it. It will come naturally. Here we go. Let's tap out each sound. 4 letters, 4 sounds. Ooh, ah, p. Let's blend it. Flap. All right. Let's say it fast. Ready, set, flap. The bird will flap its wings and fly away. Flap. Good word. What about if we put a different vowel in the middle? We'll keep oop. What do you think I could put in there? What vowel? How about, yeah, that will make a cool, look at the small word inside of the big word. I like spying. All right, we have 4 letters, 4 sounds. Here we go. Ooh, p. Now let's blend it together. Flip. Get ready, set, say it fast. Flip. I like to flip in the air when I'm on the trampoline. I don't really, but that made a good sentence. Flip. Or like if your mom is really angry, you've done something wrong, and she'll flip out like, ah. That's an old-timey, old-fashioned way of saying you went bananas. You flipped out. You're going to flip out over that, or you're going to go crazy over it. Flip. Now, I'm going to make one more vowel exchange. Hey, it's cool. We can keep beginning and end and change one vowel and have 3 words. We had flap, flip. I'm not going to put an because I know flop is not a real word, but how about short O. I love that one. Let's sound it out. Here we go. Ooh, ah, p. Blend it together. Flop. Say it fast. Ready, set, flop. Like in the pool when you do a dive, you might do a flip-flop. Or you're wearing a flip-flop shoe. So we had flap, flip, and flop. Now what if I take the p away? And let's build one more full word. And let's sneak in Y when it says I. Mm-hmm. 3 letters, 3 sounds. This is a good one. Here we go. Ooh. I, remember that Y at the end is not going to say E. It's going to say I or E. In this case, I, long I. Let's blend it together. Here we go. Fly. I want to fly in an airplane. One day I will. Actually, next week I'm going to fly in an airplane. Or we could be talking about a creature in the spring that is very annoying, that likes to buzz around. A character in a book called Fly Guy. Cool. Well, we built a few words. We're getting familiar with letters that join together with oo and create the L blend to build new words. Now let's sneak k in there and let's build a few words with k, ooh, cool. Here we go. Now let's go back to our original a, cla. And I'm thinking about adding a p on the end. You know, we had flap, and we saw lap in there. Remember flap? How about this word rhymes? Sometimes you can think about patterns that rhyme too. So you could decode each sound, or you could think about, I know flap has a app. And this is oh, flap and clap, they rhyme. So use all different kinds of strategies to help you. Letter patterns, rhyming words, sounding each sound out. Okay, let's sound it out. K, ooh, ah, p. Blend it. Clap. Say it fast. Ready, set, clap. The performance was great, so I wanted to clap loudly, and I'm clapping loudly for you for working so hard. Now, let's make an exchange. One letter can change the whole word. What vowel do you think I should put in there with cool and P at the end? Did you say? Yeah? Excellent. Look at what small word. Oh yeah, we saw flip. We saw lip and flip. Another rhyming word. Flip and this word rhyme. But let's sound it out. You probably already know it because you're so advanced. K, ooh, I, p. Blend it. Clip. See how cool flows together, but when we sound it out, we're doing each sound. Say it fast. Ready, set, clip. The horse went clip, clop, or I put a clip on the bag to keep the air out. You know, if you have an open bag of something and you clip it, or use a paper clip to clip 2 pieces of paper together. Clip. Or a hair clip, something that snaps and keeps things together. Cool. How about we take the p away? And I'm thinking about adding, remember this team is the dream. 2 F's. We talked about 2 ending consonants at the end. We'll just say one sound. So if we see FF, we're going to say f, right? So what if we put clip? Cool. I like that. We're not going to be intimidated because it's a longer word. We've got 1 sound, 2 sounds, 3 sounds, 4 sounds, even though there's 5 letters. Here we go. Let's sound it out. K, ooh, I, f. Let's blend those sounds. Cliff. Say it fast. Cliff. You know, a cliff is the edge So if there's a very tall hill or mountain and you get to the very edge, that's the cliff. And then you go down cliff. Hey, thinking about the luck of the Irish, Ireland has a lot of cliffs, edges that lead way down on the land. All right, now I'm going to take out I, and let's take the double F team away. And let's keep cool. Let's keep going. Hey, let's use We haven't used Uh-huh. Let's build another word. Wonder what ending sound we could. Oh, yeah. How about B? Yeah. What if we put B? We've got 4 letters, 4 individual sounds. Let's go. Sound it out. K, O, B. Yeah. K, O, B. Now let's blend those 4 sounds. Club. Say it fast. Ready, set. Club. I want to be in the club. There used to be a club a long time ago, a Mickey Mouse Club. You were a Mouseketeer. You belonged to a group that joined together with a common interest. So everybody loved Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So it was the Mouseketeers. It was the Mickey Mouse Club or a group. Or it could be a big stick. Like if you've ever seen a show with a caveman, they have a big club. Or it could be a sandwich called a club sandwich where it's stacked up like a Subway sandwich. It used to be called a club sandwich and still can be. You can build layers of meat and cheese and put bread and it's called a club. Cool. Wow, we did really good. Let's do a few more with cool. Let's go back to, let's go back. Now I'm going to add another team. I'm missing a letter. I can't do this team. Handy dandy. I need another letter C. Let's see if I can find it right quick in my box. Good thing I have my handy dandy box of letters right here. This team goes with, remember we learned about CK. They make one sound, K. And they join together when they're in short vowel words. And of course, we're building short vowel words. Again, they're making 2 letters, making one sound. Teamwork. I had to build this one. So we had to go digging in the box, right? Hey, we can do it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. But we only have how many sounds? 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds. All right, even though this is a bigger word, we don't have to be intimidated or afraid. When we see it, we can either sound it out, we can spy a small word instead of a bigger word, or we can just think about all the sounds quickly and say it fast. Let's decode each sound or sound each letter sound out. K, O, K. Right, good job. Ooh, K. All right, let's get ready and blend it together. Clock. One more time. Clock. Okay, let's say it fast. Ready, set, clock. The clock struck 1 and we knew it was time for lunch. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse went up the clock. Now what if I keep cool and k, and what if I change it out with I? I see a small word, ick. If I put this beginning sound here, these team together, cool, ick. We just changed 1 letter. Instead of clock now, we have the word k, ick. Blend it. Click. Say it fast. Click. click, like the sound that something makes when, like, if you turn off a light switch, sometimes we say click off the light switch. It's a sound, it's a noise, click, or it's a motion. I'm going to click off the light. Some people say that, click. So we had clock, one letter change made it click. What if I put we're keeping cool and k. We're changing that vowel. I love how one letter change can change and make a whole new word, but it doesn't throw me off because I already know cool, and I know this is k. Let's sound it out. K, o, k. Blend it together. Cluck. Say it fast. Ready, set, cluck. It's what a chicken does in the morning. Cluck, 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 cluck. They call that cluck, like a clucking chicken. And you know what? I was thinking about St. Patrick's Day here. All of a sudden, as I was doing cluck, I said, I spy good luck in the word cluck. That is just really, really fun. I love putting letters together to build new words. And I love practicing it with you because we're building our reading skills one letter at a time or one pattern at a time. We're learning that if we have two beginning consonants that we can hear each sound, we call that a blend, and it flows together. Wow, we have just built a lot of words and had fun doing it. And it's our lucky day because we are smarter yet with each practice. All right, readers, I'm going to go out and see if I can find a pot of gold. Definitely, because it is, well, I don't see a rainbow out there, but on St. Patrick's Day, you might find a pot of gold or a leprechaun. Think I'll spy a leprechaun outside? I'm going on a search. It is St. Patty's Day. Okay, lucky learners, I will see you on our next learning adventure. We're going to be thinking about, we're going to continue. We're going to do blends with B, letter blends. We're still doing blends. And we're going to also be doing blends with the letter S and L. Okay, I want you to join me because we're going to keep on learning and getting smarter and automatic with our reading skills. Okay, have a good one. Go out and spy for a leprechaun, and I'll see you real soon.